Welcome back to the Chapter 4 review, getting ready for that Chapter 4 test. Remember that I'm expecting you to show all of your work on paper that you're going to scan in. So any of the work that I'm showing here on this review video is kind of the type of work that I'm expecting you to show besides just your answers on the exam. So number 14 says the natural log of 2x minus 1 to the equals 2, and we need to solve for x. So to do that, I'm going to translate this natural log into an exponential function. So natural log has a base of e, we just don't see it. So I'm going to rewrite this as e squared equals 2x minus 1, because natural log and e are inverse functions of each other. Now that I have it written like this, I can evaluate e squared, which I'm going to leave it for now because I'm trying to solve for x. I'm just going to isolate x, and then I'm going to simplify everything in Desmos in a minute. So to isolate x, I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So we get e squared plus 1 equals 2x. And then I'm going to divide by 2. So e squared plus 1 divided by 2 equals x. And then when we put that into Desmos, you'll see in the Desmos link where I put this in so you can see what it comes out to be. 4.1945 is x. So number 15, we have log base 2 of x plus log base 2 of x minus 2 equals 3. I need to combine the logs. So I can do that because they're the same base 2. So I can say log of 2. And because they're adding individual logs, when I combine them, it becomes a product of x times x minus 2 equals 3. And then again, I want to exchange this log base 2 into an exponential. So it's going to be base 2 cubed, because of this 3 here, equals x times x minus 2. And so that is 8 equals x squared minus 2x. And then I'm going to subtract 8. And I end up with a trinomial here that I can factor. So 0 equals x minus 4 times x minus or plus 2. And when I set those equal to 0, I get x could equal a negative 2 or x could equal a positive 4. Now, x equal to negative 2 cannot be a solution because I could not have the log base 2 of a negative 2 or the log base 2 of a negative 4 if I put negative 2 in here for x. So that won't work. So this is my only real solution. Now, question number 16 says, for an initial deposit of $4,000, find the total amount in a bank account after 8 years if the interest rate is 2% compounded monthly. So we have to remember that monthly is n equals to 12 because there's 12 months. It's gonna accumulate my interest every month for 12 months. And this is gonna go on for 8 years. So my T is 8. This is the formula that we're using, have that available. So I wanna know the balance in my account. That's A. If I start with $4,000 and my rate that they're giving me is 2%, so 0.02 divided by the 12, raised, and then this is n times t. And in Desmos, you have to make sure that you multiply these in parentheses, or else it will maybe move one of the numbers down here. So I'm going to show you how this is typed in Desmos right now. And that's going to be $4,000 times 1 plus 102. Right? Nope. Raised to the. So it looks like we will have 4,693.42 in our account. After 8 years. for compounding monthly. Now let's look at question number 17. Says, find the value in 5 years of an initial investment of $500 at an interest rate of 3% compounded continuously. So this is the formula we're going to be using for that. A equals P. E is what we use when we're compounding continuously. So it said we're investing $500. I'm going to raise that. And the rate that we're getting is 3%. So 0.03 times 5 years. So let's go ahead and put that see what that is in Desmos here. $500. It looks like after 5 years, we would have $580.92. Okay, catch me back for the last 3 problems on the review.